Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered. So I literally had to watch the last video that I did because it's been quite a while since I did Dark Souls Remastered. I think about a month since I last uploaded, so I can only apologise about that. I've had quite a lot going on, but I've got an evening to do a couple of videos. So picking up from where we left off, we defeated Ornstein. We defeated Ornstein and Smo. We placed the Lord vessel, and we found out we've got to go to a few different areas to find the Lord's souls. Now I was going to go to the catacombs, but I've done a little bit of research, and we're going to go to New Londo Ruins. So we're going to do a bit of ghostbusting, because there's an item down there that will make things a little bit easier for us. Well, actually, I shouldn't say easier, because nothing really gets easier, but it should make things a little less difficult going forward. And also I'm just going to do a bit of inventory sort of not management, I just want to kind of show you what I've sort of got. I do have Soul of Ornstein, which I've done a bit of research, and it upgrades spear weapons, so I don't use spear weapons. So I'm going to probably just pop the soul at some point, but it only gives, I think it's 12,000 souls, which if you look over to the right of my screen, that's enough for one level, so I don't think it's worth using yet. I'll just hold on to that for now. I've got 3 humanity, which isn't a lot considering we need them to kindle bonfires and, you know, get assistance if needed, so I'm going to try and hold on to them for as long as I can. And I understand that in New Londo Ruins the 4 kings are easier to fight, or wait, not easier, less difficult to fight if you don't bring an ally with you, because whenever you may or may not know this, but whenever you summon an ally to help you, the hit points of the enemy goes up to compensate for the fact that there's 2 of you. So with the 4 kings you have to kill them as quick as possible, so that would slow that down. But anyway, that's just for this area that we're going to go to. I've also got 2 titanite chunks, and I've got some large titanite, because this item in New Londo Ruins, if I know where to find it, I just know it's there, we'll be able to upgrade our claymore to plus 15, which should make things a little less difficult. But we shall see, because I understand now at this point of the game things do get considerably harder, so we need to bear that in mind. So, and also I've only got one of these transient curses. Now in New Londo Ruins we need transient curses, so basically we need to be cursed to be able to even attack the ghosts. So I understand that they do drop transient curses, so hopefully they'll drop enough for us to get through the zone. And I did think that this weapon, the occult club, I thought because of this, it's got this occult symbol thing, I still don't know what the actual word is, but it gives us 110 extra on whatever that is. But it isn't cursed, so it won't be able to kill the ghosts, unfortunately. I think it might kill skeletons like the club that I have, possibly. And if you look, the Divine Great Club has 110 on the white circle, and this one has it on the dark, so, you know, maybe Divine and Occult, they're kind of two edges of a sword. Yeah, I got that saying wrong. They're like 2 edges of the same sword. That's how you say a quote. But anyway, that's all I wanted to show you really. And yeah, well, let's get on with it. So first thing we notice is our friend Sigmire, or Siegfried, I always get them wrong. He's standing here now, so let's have a little chat with him.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking, the gates, the old fortress, was that your doing?
It was indeed. Thank you.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Will it be humanity? Oh, it's a miracle. We don't use those, but it's a nice gesture anyway, isn't it, considering we've helped him continuously throughout.
There you are. I'll be heading. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Bench.
Okay, that's that. And I don't know if I mentioned before, but our crestfallen warrior has now moved on somewhere else, so I don't know where he is. We'll find out. But anyway, let's start heading. Oh wait, one thing I do know about New Londo Ruins is that there is no bonfire in there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use a humanity here, because I want to get more Estus for this particular thing. So unfortunately I've got to use one of these. Yeah, because I'm not hollow, so that's good. If I can level it up anymore, let's see. Kindle. Okay, so that should give us plus 15. I think we can do it again for plus 20, but I'm not going to use any more humanity for that. So right, let's go. Let's go to the haunted place. I mean, we dealt with the skeletons, you know, well, in some kind of fashion, so let's see how we get on with the ghosts. But let's put the transient curse on my hotbar, so I've got it. Just went past, there we go. Right, let's go. So yeah, it's been a while. I mean, since this video and the last one, I put one out of Lies of P, which is a new sort of Souls-like game based on Pinocchio, which is okay. You know, I played the first, because I managed to download the demo, which I think is great. They've got a good demo for it. But I was playing it and I was like, oh, that's just not. It's not Dark Souls, but I was enjoying it, so I will continue putting some of those videos out as well. It's got quite a nice gameplay to it. But on Dark Souls related information, I managed to pick up Dark Souls 3 for $19.99, I think, on the Steam summer sale, which is the first time I've seen it on sale. Normally it's like £40, so I managed to pick that up. So I've had a little play around and I like it so far. So I might do a Dark Souls 3 alongside this one. But anyway, on to more important things. If you can see down there, there's a gentleman. And that looks very much like our crestfallen warrior. So we'll try and take him out, which we did with relative ease, unfortunately. So it looks like he has fallen to the curse of what happens to us undead folk down here. Why can't I? That's it. Yeah, so he is. He's gone hollow, which is a bit of a shame. Although he wasn't a particularly happy guy, so maybe, you know, that's helped him out a bit. But I heard there was one YouTuber, I can't remember who it was I was watching, and he had this idea that every alt character that we've got, because I'm sure everyone who plays this has a few alternative characters, you know, that they've tried out and they're just sitting in the selection area, that those characters, because they haven't been touched for so long, they've actually gone hollow now. So that means, you know, they are now hollow characters, and I quite like that idea. You know, obviously you can just play them again, but the idea of that is quite cool. So let's use our one transient curse, because there's a ghost there already to greet us. So they're not too hard to kill, but there's a lot of them, and they do quite a lot of damage if you let them. So luckily with our plus 10 claymore we can take them out in one hit. And yeah, here we go, into New Londo. And this is the thing, the ghosts, they come out the floor, they come down from the ceiling, they literally come through the walls, just how you imagine a ghost would. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, they can surprise you and sort of jump out and clip you. But anyway, I'm going to concentrate a little bit here because there's one there. But they've got this kind of longer range attack where they kind of hug you, and I think that does quite a lot of damage. Right. Okay, there's a lever here. That doesn't move. I don't want to fall down there. This one here, and that's that hug thing that he was trying to do on me. That, but luckily it didn't hit me. So as you can see, my health's getting chipped away quite a lot. Yeah, so it must be this way. This place gives me the creeps already. Okay, so there's an item here, and look, can you see? Ghost is just there, right on the edge. I wonder if I can get him now. Yeah. So luckily our weapon actually clips through the wall as well, which is quite an advantage. Let's boost this up. And I should really have my shield out, to be honest. Oh, the thing is, with one hand I can only kill him in 2 hits, so that's not the best. Let's have a look around here. There's a chest over there. Okay. 2 transient curses, excellent. So yeah, that one's a banshee that screams at you. Luckily, she didn't hit us, so otherwise I think that might have been quite bad. So yeah, like always, I'm going to take my time going through this area because one, I want to make sure I've got all my health for when we do reach the boss, and also that I'm not going to make any mistakes, or less mistakes than normal. So yeah, he's coming through the wall here, which is a bit cracked, so I can't actually reach him, so I'm not going to grab that. And I'll leave him to his own devices, he's not being too aggressive. And there's one here. Where was he? So yeah, that one was coming through the floor. Oh God! Okay, so there's nothing there. Oh, here he is. Okay, let's sort him out. So yeah, I'm sorry if people have seen this so many times, but I'm literally being as careful as possible. And I've got 14,500 souls. Why didn't I level up? I've only just achieved that, I don't know. Okay, there's a ghost. And there's another one. Are they going to come up here? No. That one is done. There's another one, yep. And it's hard to get the perspective because they come through the scenery. This one's literally waiting until I'm on top of it. Oh, and there's another one. They don't just keep respawning like the mosquitoes in Blighttown, do they? I really hope not. Okay, let's get past here. There's an item there. Ouch. No. Back. Drink. Oh my god, there's loads. I'm not hitting them. So I don't know what happened there, I was literally missing. Why was I missing? Oh, my cursor's run out. That's why. That's why my cursor's run out. Oh, God. Right, I'll see you back down there. As I was taking the lift down there, I thought to myself, I really could use Egon right now. I need some kind of PKE meter to get me ready for it. But yeah, that was just idiocy on my part. I completely forgot about the curse. But never mind, I've remembered now, so that won't happen again. Maybe. So it does mean we've got to take all these out again. So alright, well we've kind of got a rough idea where they come from. Up to that point, so we'll be fine. Right, let's kill this one. And this one. Right, let's turn him down. Oh, here we go again. Right. So yeah, you really have to kind of keep your wits about you in this zone. I mean, this might take me a few tries. But we'll keep going until we do it, like we always do. You know, it's like you kind of find a little rhythm with the enemies. You know, you kind of get an idea where they pop out from, which is like all the enemies. You know, when you first approach them, they're always a little bit tough until you kind of figure them out. That is the plan. Right, you're not going to hit me. Any more? Yep. No. Right. Busted. But yeah, the thing is, when you die and have to do it again, it's so tempting to kind of rush through. And that is your biggest downfall in this game, is if you start rushing. So there's one here. And then there's this screaming one here, which I'm going to take out quick, so I don't really know what they do. Still only got one transient curse left, which is a bit worrying. I'm going to ignore that one, and I'm going to run past the one that comes through the floor. There it is. Still chasing me. I feel like I should kill him because that bridge is coming up. Because maybe he comes over, you know, I think maybe he's one that comes over. Right, here we are back at the gauntlet. There's my souls, grab them quick. And there's one creeping through the wall, and one behind me. Right, get out of the way. Come out quick. Through. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. That was what I wanted to do. Oh my god, there's tons of them. Okay, well, this is where we were, where we died last time. I think there was one round this corner, was there? He must... oh, there. Not this time, bro. Ah, there's a shiny up there, and a ghost by the looks of it. Yeah, it was one stuck in the wall there. That's good. Another one here. Okay, there's a turret there. And some steps. Let's go here first. Okay, there's the steps. I'm literally just saying everything out loud because I'm scared. That doesn't work. And there's... okay, that's locked. So that looks like some kind of contraption, which we need to get to. Let's go to the top. You know, it's worth just checking everything, because there's items scattered all over the place. Enemies everywhere. There's an item there. Is there a ghost? Ah, a bow. I don't use a bow, but I suppose it's nice to have it. And onwards. So let's go up here now then. There's an item there, and a ghost here. So it looks like we can go onto that roof, so I'll do that in a minute. And is there a ghost here? Humanity, that's very valuable. Definitely need them. Okay, so I reckon we can just roll onto there. Yep. That looks like a drop. No ghost here. Oh, I missed. Oh no, my curse. No! Fuck's sake. I survived. Right. That's him done. Right. Curse bite ring, not sure what that does. Come down a bit, that's it. Right, how many curses have I got? I've got one curse, the one I've got on now. That is really concerning. Because if I run out of curses, that's me done, basically. I don't know what I'll do. Because I won't be able to come down and get my souls. So then I won't have any souls to buy any. Because I think there's a merchant that sells them. It's not going well. There's ghosts in here. That's one of them screaming ones. Looks like a ladder. If I don't pick up any curses soon, I'm going to have to just homeward bone out of here and think of another strategy. Because I don't know what else I can do. Who's this?
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
That must be where that contraption was.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable. Hello there.
I wonder if he sells. He does. 1,000 each. Alright, I'm going to buy 4. 5. I'm going to buy 5. Because I don't want to go back. So what he's just said is quite important about Artorias being able to traverse the void. Because we've got this item. Now I only know this because I looked it up, but it's called the Covenant of Artorias, Traverse the Abyss. So with this, its wearer can traverse the abyss. So we need that to fight the kings. Anyway, little info there. So let's get these cursors back on our bar. And that's still going. Right, let's go back to that turret and use the key. Hopefully there won't be any more ghosts. But I've just bought 5 curses, so you know. I think there might be. Well, I hope so. I would have wasted 5,000 soul. You know, I think I need to go back the way I came to get to that turret. I do want to investigate around here first. Ah, good job I did. Soul of a proud knight and a ghost. Right. Can't bloody hit him. Yeah, this really doesn't help. There we go. Let's get a little drink. Right, back to that turret. I think this is the most stressed I've been playing this. It definitely is. Okay, so where's this turret? Down here. Okay, my cursor's run out, but I think we've done all these ghosts around here. Oh, hang on, what's down here? Let's pop this just in case. Right, I'm going to get ambushed, 100%. Oh, I didn't. Take that back. So yeah, this is definitely the most stressed I've been playing this. But it's all good fun. This is why we play Dark Souls, isn't it? Okay, right. That's still... I don't think that's going to work. Let's do this. That was the key. Now, are you ready? Okay, so we've drained the water, which can only be a good thing, right? Oh look, there's a dragon down there. Okay, so I think I've been recording for probably, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. So I'm going to leave it there because my nerves can't take it anymore. So I'm going to have a little break and then I'll do another one. But yeah, thanks for watching that. I don't know what's going to happen going forward. I'm sure we're going to be fighting more enemies, more ghosts, and the boss, wherever he may be. So yeah, thanks again. If you like what you see, please press subscribe, and yeah, look out for the next video. Shouldn't be too much after this one. And yeah, I'll probably chuck a Dark Souls 3 video up there as well, just to sort of warm up a bit. And yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you soon.